Give her a minute. She'll get it going.
Do it with class, sir. Tonight. Who you with?
Got them highlighters.
Oh man, their jersey numbers.
You know, since we don't have any rosters and it's impossible to see these numbers, let's just talk about the play.
We will.
If I know a specific name, 4 is about it. I know Guillory's 5. Smoke is supposed to be a bad boy, but I don't know what number he is.
Victor's number 6. Justin
Look
Booby.
at this go. Look at him go. There he goes. Still going. Still fighting through it.
Look at Big. Look at Big.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our biggest run of the game so far.
Well,
Victor
that other one was like a
Dubaka.
40-yard run. They had that one breakout run that took him down over here.
I must have missed that one, sir.
That Guillory's close to 100 already. That was 5, wasn't it?
Right now? No, that was Vic.
Oh, was that Vic?
See there you. That's where I'm already on it, sir.
There you go.
I'm on it.
You gotta look at body types and hair.
I know Vic.
Yeah. Vic is at fullback.
Who's the tailback?
That's Guillory.
Nate Guillory,
Look,
ladies and
crowding
gentlemen,
it up.
number 5.
Crowding it up.
In the pistol formation. Receiver on the right and to the left. Booby Miles hands it off.
Here he goes. Here he goes.
Nate Guillory cuts it back to the inside.
Going with it. Wow.
Big time run by number 5 of the Colorado Panthers, Nate Guillory. So matchup, we got a running back duel today. Oh, we're going to talk about that on the air as well, sir. Stephen Brown and of the Colorado Raptors and Nate Guillory of the Panthers. I think they'd appreciate that at least.
How about this talk about that fucker from the Punishers, this Vitali something or other? They voted him up there real high, like he's some sort of bad boy. Alario Vitali or something.
Oh, Vital, yeah, Vital gets it
Vital's
going.
real?
He's the real deal. He gets the real, and he plays all sides of the ball.
The only thing I say about Vital, he do too much cut. Unnecessary.
Happy birthday, motherfucker.
Orlando said whoever in the mic chewing gum,
Whoever's in the mic, what?
chewing gum, he said it's so unprofessional that he can hear it smacking.
He full of shit, dude, because we ain't even live yet.
He said they not like.
It would be a really good idea for you to warn me of that.
That's why I was on the phone.
Shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're still here. We're back. Nonetheless, I got the gum out of my mouth, so you have to excuse me. My name is Sean Shiny Boyd. I'm here with Mr. Eric Chacon this evening. We were unaware that we were actually live.
We absolutely apologize for that.
But
Can we get some audio here?
We're ready to go now, and we're going to keep it going.
It's live TV, man.
You know what?
You know what happened.
Mistakes up, and truth is, Sarah was rushed today because of the directions, and she had to set up late, so she set us live, and we didn't know we were live. So mistakes happen, but we'll just have to recover from it, move forward, and let's call this game.
Absolutely right.
We got mustard on the lettuce.
Mustard on the lettuce. I like
So
that.
while we're having a timeout for penalties, we should let everybody know that we've missed a couple touchdowns already. The first one started off of the very first
Kickoff return.
Yeah, kickoff return for about 100 yards.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for a touchdown. They made that extra point. The other one was interception return, wasn't
And
it?
the interception got it down to the 2-yard line, and then the Raptors punched it in with a 2-yard stout run by the running back, Mr. Stephen Brown.
But then they missed the extra point.
Missed the extra
and
point,
that's what's
which
bringing us to a
gets us to
score of 13-0.
13-0.
There was a little issue with the timekeeper today as well.
Brenham? Stephen
So
Brenham?
the time on the
Please excuse me,
clock,
Stephen.
The clock on the field won't start running until the second period.
Absolutely.
But we are looking at third and about 12 right here. And you know what, Shiny?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to give you play-by-play. Let's see what you do, bud.
All right, well, here I go. Booby Miles, Mr. Booby Jones is in the backfield. He's got a
Doesn't matter. Who called the timeout?
timeout on the play. Looks like it's the Panthers.
And I tell you what, as they're taking a break, we'll take a break. And thank you for watching Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And welcome back to Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. It's Shiny's turn. Let's see what you got, son.
All right, sir. So we've got a high snap. Booby Jones takes a pass deep.
One-on-one.
Receiver
It was
drops
one-on-one covers there. And what do you think? Was that a playable?
I think that was a very playable ball. The wide receiver had a chance at making a play on it. The DB, he got around him. He fought his way to get there, but I still think the wide receiver can make the play. But I'm a wide receiver coach. So,
yeah, I know what you mean. But that safety was moving in that direction to try to make a play on that ball. He didn't get there fast enough.
Absolutely.
And I'll agree with you that I think the receivers stood the best chance.
And I do want to note. One of my teammates is with me here is noting that the sun is out, and it could play a factor. So, once the sun goes down, then we won't have those excuses later in the game.
So tell me, as a player, how much of a factor is that the Panthers are sitting in the shade right now and the Raptors have to be staring at that sun? Is that going to wear the body out a little more?
I don't think that's going to wear the body out at all. If you're highly conditioned and watered down, as we call it, I think you'll be just fine.
So how long is this field goal? 40-yard attempt? Is that good old Marcus Miller, number 4, giving that attempt?
Marcus Miller's back.
Snap is down. Kick is up. It looks like it's going to be short. Is it returnable? No, it's going to go for a touchback.
It's no good.
All right, well, as they switch sides, we'll take a quick break, and thank you for watching Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And welcome back to Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Raptors on offense and the Panthers on defense. Dennis York has got this defense set up. He's had it for a few weeks under his control, so let's see if they can do something to stop this shotgun formation. Receivers outside, left and right, max protection, like handing it off, cutting it to his left. Coverage is there. Tackle made after he gained about 2 yards on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to go outside, but those defensive ends did a pretty good job of containing him.
They definitely contained, and, they got outside to make a play on the ball. So let's see what they can do on second down.
All right, we're taking another timeout. I didn't see who called it, did you?
No, sir. I'm going to assume it's on the Raptors just because they're probably on offense.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a first quarter ending.
Excellent. So if at the end of the quarter, we're going to take a break, and we're going to be happy to carry off the rest of this game live on ColoradoSports.TV. And thank you for watching.
When the color commentation is 2nd and 8 for the Raptors. 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers out to the right and the left. Box by the Panthers.
Panthers in a 6-man front.
Mm-hmm. Deep ball blocked by number 44.
Mar Harris
made a play on the ball, wasn't able to bring it in. That will bring us to 3rd down and 8 from about the 22-yard line.
Pretty good defense on that by the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
They had good pressure on the right side, defense end on the quarterback, made them roll out, scramble, but still good defense by the Panthers on that one.
Mr. Dreckens, I'm definitely depending on you to give me a lot of the color commentary for the defense today, being that I am primarily an offensive juggernaut.
Yeah, we're definitely going to make it happen. Five-man front. Panthers are in the 50. Look like they're in the, cover 2 situation.
Absolutely. Back to pass. He leaks it out to the flats. It is dropped, bringing us to 4th and 8 from the 22. 4th and 8 from the 22. Ladies and gentlemen, you have nothing but the best football going on this evening around the Colorado Football Conference, as well as the ADFL. We have the Spades taking on the Punishers this evening at Cherry Creek High School, and we also have the Eagles. So we have the Eagles playing tonight at Five Star Stadium against the Pirates.
4th down, look like they're in a punt formation. Who they got back there returning the kick? Look like Mr. Nate Guillory is back there. Up back, look like Mr. Drew Pfeiffer.
Deep punt. Oh, it drops right in front of Fife. Fife has the ball at the 40. He has it at the 50. He's out of bounds at the...
runs out of bounds at the, the 45?
45-yard line. Mr. DeAndrew Tommy Coppersleeve Pfeiffer with the return.
Just to let everybody know, this has now became a Colorado Greyhawks telecast for the night.
Mr. Chacon's giving me the naked eyeball because I think I did the wrong thing in promoting the other league's game. But you have to excuse me. I just was talking about Colorado football. That's just Colorado football.
All right, now look like the Panthers are going to be on offense right now. Pretty much the Young Money Raptors. They are up on defense. I think they're running like a bear defense.
Well, we have Kenneth Taylor in the middle, anchoring the defense. We have a fumble picked up by the Raptors. No, it was picked up by, we got a skirmish on the ground, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know who has the ball. The referees feel like the Raptors have the ball.
And the Raptors do.
And the Raptors have the ball on the fumble. Big time turnover. Bad timing for the turnover for the Colorado Panthers. That could be detrimental as they are now down 13-0 in the top of the second quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a couple of sightings from a few Greyhawks in the stands this evening, getting a little bit of film visually here today.
I have to say, man, the Panthers have a nice stadium.
Yeah, absolutely.
Legacy Stadium is one of the top-notch stadiums out here in Colorado.
Absolutely.
Definitely is.
I take my hat off to this place.
All right, now we're back on defense for the Panthers. They're back in a 5-2 situation, one back set.
Back to pass is the quarterback for the Raptors. 15 yards for the Raptors. Are they the Colorado Springs Raptors or are they the Colorado Springs Raptors? That's a lot to say.
Young Money Raptors.
CS Springs Raptors, just for all intensive purposes. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a first down on the play. Looks like the Panthers are in a base 5-2 defense. They got 5 guys with their hand in the dirt.
Yeah, they're running a 5-2.
Oh, my goodness. Now, look at this. The Raptors have it spread out. They've got DeAndrew Pfeiffer out wide. He's covering in the slot. We've got 3 to the left and 1 to the right, single. Quarterback back to snap. Ball snap. Screen play to the left.
Oh.
We have a catch and a run. Hard run, hard play, good solid play for 8 yards. I'll take that anytime.
If the Panthers defender would have turned his head around, he had an interception, but he played the man instead of playing the situation what it was. But
hey, people always
by the Raptors.
People always say what they could do on the in the shotgun formation. Two running backs, one to the left, one to the right. Tight end with his hand in the dirt. He's back to pass. We got a fumble, ladies and gentlemen, and it looks like we got lettuce on the tomato. Goodness gracious, mustard on the lettuce. I got it wrong again. Please excuse me, folks. But I love that phrase, lettuce on the tomato or
Mustard on the
mustard on the lettuce.
We'd like to thank everybody for watching ColoradoSports.TV.
Absolutely. Thank you for your support of the Colorado Football Conference this beautiful Saturday evening. And as you can see, Jason,
was a flag on the play.
Yeah, it looks like it was a false start.
Yeah, they waved it off. They took the negative yards from the fumble.
Okay, right, absolutely. Good call.
Third down. Third and about 6?
Third and a generous 6, spot of 6. Wide receiver to the right, wide receiver to the left. 2 running backs in the backfield. It's a running sweep to the right. We got a run. Number 26 with a hard run. Looks like he picks up about close to the first down.
He may have it, but the ref's saying he's short by an inch.
He's short by about a half a foot.
Yeah, he's short by half a foot.
Good evening.
Fourth down.
Fourth down on the play, ladies and gentlemen. Panthers they're trying to stand their ground.
They had him in the backfield, but missed tackles and not following your pursuit angles properly. It'll definitely do that too.
Most definitely, sir. You're 100% right.
You got to make those tackles. You can't let the speedy guys like Stefan get outside of you, and he'll kill you all the time.
Well, nonetheless, fourth down on the play, big time play here for the Raptors.
I'm expecting a run up the middle.
Absolutely, they've been pretty successful thus far against the Panthers front. It looks like they're trying to draw him off sides. Man in motion. And that's exactly what they did. They drew him off sides. We've got mustard on the lettuce once again. And I got it right this time, ladies and gentlemen.
That you did, man.
That's right.
I don't know. Maybe a false start.
That could be detrimental to the Raptors' drive. It looks like they are.
False start by the guard.
They're going to receive the penalty this evening.
But it may be coming out during the kick. I don't know. They may go for it. They've been dominant so far. They've been controlling the game. So I wouldn't blame them if they went for it at this point, being down here in the red zone.
It appears that the Raptors are getting ready to send in Pastor Kenneth Taylor, and they may be having him long snap for a field goal attempt.
Yeah, look like that's what
I didn't know that he was this versatile, but this guy's a real athlete. He's got the frame of a gentleman that should definitely be playing on Sundays. Ball snapped, it's down, kick is up, and it looks like it's good. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a score of 16-0 as your Colorado Springs Raptors lead the game against the Colorado Panthers 16-0. Thank you for watching Colorado Football Conference. We'll be right back with you in just a moment. And we're back on, ladies and gentlemen, as the Raptors get ready to kick it off from the 35-yard line. Panthers are getting set. Referees are getting set. We're getting set. We're getting ready to rock and roll. The kick's off.
Nate Guillory's back there, along with Vic. Hold on, who's that?
Looks like Jamar Harris is getting ready to pick it up. The guy that wears nose gloves. He picks it up. He's at the 15. He's stopped at the 13, or it looks like the 15-yard line after a 2-yard return.
Ball's on the
15-yard line.
No, I think
they're moving it.
Yeah, I think they're saying down. He's like down like the 14 or the 13. Oh no, they're giving him the 15.
Yeah, he's getting generous spot out there.
Yeah, because didn't think he got there.
Generous spot out there. Ladies and gentlemen, the Raptors, big front. Big front, I want to talk about them today, anchored by Mr. Pastor Kenneth Taylor. This guy, again, I got to talk about him just for a minute because if I didn't, it wouldn't be right.
He's a leader. He's a leader.
He's a leader of the Raptors. He's a leader of that defense. And, we're just going to make sure that he gets that shot out from me today. It's only right.
All right. Panthers out in the spread formation. Look like an overload by the Raptors.
Absolutely. Got Victor Ibaka in the backfield. Looks like we got a sweep. Booby back to pass. He throws a dart to the right.
Catch.
And a 9-yard completion
Can't see
by the wide receiver number. Give us a second, please, folks. We cannot see his number from up here. We're very high up.
Yeah, and we'd like to apologize for all the crap that we have given Eric Chacon about getting numbers wrong.
Absolutely.
Because it's definitely tough up here. Not being able to see the numbers and calling out guys proper names and proper numbers. Mm-hmm. We apologize for that.
And we're going to do the best that we can this evening to make sure that if we do get your name, you will get the shot out.
All right, look like we're, 2nd and 1?
2nd and 1.
6-man front by the Raptors. They got outside backers sniffing up.
Talk to him.
Pistol formation by the Panthers.
We got a fumble on the snap. They're all over him. The Raptors pounced on Justice Jones real fast. He's getting up slow, checking himself out.
Bobble the snap. He got to make sure he get that snap. That's first things first. You got to get that snap.
I see that it's a hard game they're playing out here this evening, and I mean, playing the quarterback position is definitely not one of the easier positions on the football field. And, I take my cap off to anybody that does it.
Got to be cerebral.
You got to be cerebral with it.
Got to be cerebral.
Absolutely.
If anything goes wrong in that offense, it's all on your head.
And we're going to talk about it, too. Oh, boy.
Yep.
Are we going to talk about it?
3rd and 9.
They're back to pass. Justice lets it rip. His man is open. He gets it knocked down.
A little too much air on the ball by
the Raptors defender makes a great play on the I won't call it a bad pass, but it wasn't a great pass, but it was there. We're gonna have to go back and watch some film on that one to see what you make that decide for yourself.
Yeah, I think Booby had him pretty much open, but he caught the ball in the wind. Too much air on the ball. If he would have put a little more less air on there, he would have had him in stride because he had the corner beat. The safety came over at the last minute to come over top to help. But outside of that, it was a good play by the defender on the Raptors side.
And the crazy thing about it is, Jason, is that the Raptors are getting pressure on the Panthers. They're getting pressure on Justin Jones.
Yeah, they're getting in.
They're getting back there to make him make those type of passes, and he's got to stand in there and either deliver a good ball or get out of there and make a run. Now it looks like we got a flag on the play. It's back. It's a good punt. The Raptors are going to receive it. He drops it out of bounds. Where do they do that at?
Oh, man.
Oh.
But I think it may be a legal formation by the Panthers. I don't think they may have enough guys on the line. Maybe.
We got Mr. Pastor Kenneth Taylor. He's fussing right now at his team. I think they made a mistake, made it cost them. But, I mean, we've got no call on the field. Here we go. Offsides on the defense.
Oh.
Penalties decline, and they just give them the ball. They don't even want to, I may be in that situation, Jason. I probably would have went for it if it's 4th and 2, because they would have been able to go for it. It would have been 4th and 2. I guess the Panthers felt like they want to play field position at this point in time in the game. And they want to play it safe, which is, not a bad call being down 16-0 with your backs against the wall, on your side of the 50.
Yeah, I also think that the Panthers are kind of rattled right now. They're not settled into the game right now. They've been making costly mental mistakes, fumbling the ball. I mean, that's key. You got to make sure you control what you can control, and that's playing
absolutely right.
And holding on to the football. That's the main thing. First things first. Get control of the football.
You're absolutely right.
Because they had a lot of positive plays, but they can't capitalize on the positive plays if they're giving the ball right back to the Raptors. And the Raptors is pretty explosive with the young guys that they have and the fast talent that they have. So.
Absolutely, and these guys will exploit it. I fully anticipate some big plays coming out of either team because they both have, playmakers on both sides of the ball. So both teams, this is a pretty evenly matched game here in the CFC conference.
Tight right, 2-back formation.
Shotgun, he's back to pass. Pressure on the quarterback. He lets it go. Jamar Harris is back. He just almost made a play on the ball. The wide receiver had a play on the ball. It was a 50-50 ball. No one comes down with it. We have 2nd and 10.
And you know what? I have to give Jamar Harris a lot of props right now. The boy was just in the hospital.
Taking the asthma treatment this morning.
Just out in the hospital. And he's out here playing the game that he loves, man. Most props to him to make sure that his health is okay. But I know how it is to have asthma because I've had asthma since I was 5 years old, and I still play with my inhaler in my pants.
Well, I guess that makes 3 of us then. But I have the pleasure of only getting it when I get sick, so I take good care of this body here.
Yep, trips formation,
Trips
single
to
back.
the left, single back, one receiver free to the right. Snap, he rolls out left, he sets up, ball in the dirt, 3rd and 10 from the 28-yard line.
Good pressure by Marcus Miller running up the middle, giving the quarterback a fit to hurry up and get that ball off, being off balance, throwing the ball. I don't even know what kind of front that was. They had a three down lineman, and they just had Miller blitzing from the back. So I don't know. The fronts for the Panthers are running is kind of odd. One minute they're in a 5-2, then they're in a 3-down set, but not having traditional outside backers. But
can I ask you a question? Is it normal for the defense to pick different formations, though, in a drive?
It's pretty normal, but in a situation like this, you got 5 down linemen, but then they're getting spread out the box. They're playing right into the
Raptors' hands. Well, here we go. Trips left, singles to receiver to the right. Quarterback takes a look to the left. That's his strong point. He throws another interception.
Who's that?
DeAndrew Pfeiffer. Tommy Coppersleeve Pfeiffer with the return brings it back to the 12-yard line of the Raptors.
Mr.
Great
Drew
play,
Pfeiffer.
Mr. Drew Pfeiffer. I'll take it.
As much stuff as that old man been talking, he's been saying that everybody gonna remember his name, that he's very talented. I had to give him his props. We haven't seen that in umpteen years, and it looks like he's hurt, limping off the field.
He is limping on the play, ladies and gentlemen.
He may need some icy hot after that.
No, that is not DeAndrew Pfeiffer.
That is not. Oh,
That is not DeAndrew Pfeiffer.
we didn't gave it to somebody.
No, he did make the play. Now, the other guy that was down there with him ended up getting hurt on the play, but Mr. Tommy Coppersleeve Pfeiffer definitely made the interception and returned it down to the 12-yard line.
Momentum changes the games now, fellas. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if the Panthers can go ahead and capitalize on that interception that they just got and control the ball and get in there and get some points. They have been driving. They just got to make sure they finish drives now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Panthers are in a shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right and the left, 1 tight end, 2 running backs. Booby's back to pass. He rolls out to his right, evades a defensive tackler, and is out of bounds after a 1 or 2 yard scamper.
Look like we have some mustard on the lettuce right now, maybe an infraction on the defense. They may have been lined up in a neutral zone, maybe.
Another costly penalty, nonetheless, if it is against the Raptors. Nonetheless, it's a costly penalty, whether it's against the Panthers or the Raptors. You get the penalty here, it's going to cost you.
Let's see what the refs call here on the penalty.
Refs are trying to get it together. Both teams are jockeying for position.
And his false start. They decline the penalty. It's 2nd down. The Raptors feel real confident about this. They declined the penalty.
Hold on a second. Timeout. They declined the penalty and said, y'all take the ball, come back up to the 2nd and 10. And we
Yeah.
Oh.
The Raptors are real confident in their defense. They
I like it.
They don't even care. You're in the red zone.
Anchored by Pastor Kenneth Taylor. The man, the myth, the legend. He's got his hand in the dirt. Booby's back to pass. 2 running backs in the backfield, hopefully for protection. He gives it up. Guillory's running. He's searching for a hole. He pushes forward for about 3, 4. Actually, that's a 5-yard gain right there, ladies and gentlemen. Good hard run by the young man. Looks good. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hoping that tonight you guys enjoy the game. It's a pretty night outside here, and we're all thankful to be out. To be able to watch this game, or even be able to play in this game, or commentate this game, whatever the case may be. We're just thankful for the game of football.
We got 4.5 on the clock in the second quarter.
Panthers. It would be vital for the Panthers to score here.
Yeah, they
got to go in the half for the score. They got to get a score here
with some positive, because they had a lot of negatives out here as of late.
And it's the game of football, baby. Drops back to pass. Booby with the pass. He turns it over. We've got a foul on the play. He may be coming back, ladies and gentlemen. He's doing a bunch of running for nothing. Booby whiffs on a block tackle like he just was trying to take somebody out for no reason. Thank goodness the ball's coming back, ladies and gentlemen. We need that quarterback of the Panthers to keep his head and stay in the game.
He threw it into double coverage at that point in time.
He knew he gave it up. Giving up the church's money. That's what we call that right there. Giving up the church's money.
Definitely gotta throw it away. You got to throw it away. You can't sit there and throw it into double coverage, because you eyed down his receiver, and they pretty much, he telegraphed where he was going, and they picked it off. But he's getting saved right now from a penalty.
A big-time penalty on the play, ladies and gentlemen, will put the Colorado Panthers in scoring position as they will enter the red zone. And as they enter the red zone, you will think that they will probably go to a heavy front and hand the ball off. And maybe, they get these hogs the ball that they have. I mean, this guy Victor Dubaka and Nate Guillory, they're two of some of the best running backs that we have in this conference here.
Yeah,
we don't want to Marshawn Lynch these guys in the Super Bowl. You want to give these guys a chance to make a play.
And they've been making a whole lot of good plays. And the thing is, I would question the offensive coordinator at this point in time with the calls, because right now is, hey, you got two stout running backs, punch it in. You got 3 yards. If you can't get 3 yards right now, we something's going wrong here.
I always feel like I can get a touchdown from my team inside the 15. And if my running backs, which we have on the Greyhawks, we got a running backs by committee, and everybody on that thing is a savage.
Gotta be confident.
They're confident, and they get so angry when they don't get to run the ball, or it's not their day. We all do. It's just the anatomy of a football player.
Beast.
Everybody's like, man, I want the ball today. It'd be on Julian Banks a lot of the time, because he's always the one with the ball. He calls the plays. Him and Coach Scott.
Appreciate you, Sean Barney. Appreciate you there, brother.
Mr. Sean Barney's giving us the shout out on the play-by-play. And we're just trying to work hard, man, for you guys, bringing you this Colorado Football Conference game this evening between the Colorado Panthers, who are looking like they're getting ready to score a touchdown here. And I don't want to sound biased, but I'm rooting for them to score one. I want to see a game, ladies and gentlemen. And, I like to see the Panthers do well the Raptors do just as well. He gives it to Victor Dubaka. He is stifled at the line of scrimmage. My Lord.
No yards. And good job by the Panthers.
The Raptors defense now. Come on now.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
I gotcha. The Raptors defense with the stout defensive stop there. They got a lot of beef. And, again,
second down.
Kenneth, Pastor Tay, he's back there, anchoring this defense, making sure that the Panthers don't run the ball. This guy's amazing. I say this in part to say next week, he got a problem on his hands. Oh, my gosh. I hope I can say that on the air. I'm sorry, folks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm playing his team next week. It's on and popping.
Now we're in
and they better be ready.
They got Victor back there in I.
He gives it to Victor Dubaka. He smashes into the defensive line.
Middle.
And he gains maybe a yard or two at best. He's going to feel that one in the morning. Woo, as he just kissed the baby.
1 yard in, 31. We got 2.5 on the clock till halftime. Well, we got 30 seconds until the 2-minute warning until half.
And they're going to let the time run. I mean, here we are now. It's third and 2 or 3rd and 1. Colorado Panthers are in position to score. Can the Raptors make the stop?
They need to run off tackle, because inside is where their money is. I would say if they were smart, they would have ran to the right side of their of their offense. Timeout. Look like this.
2-minute warning. 2-minute warning.
Oh, 2-minute warning.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to a timeout as we have the 2-minute warning. Thank you for watching the Colorado Football Conference. And we're back on live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Panthers and Raptors game after the 2-minute warning. Justice Jones looks like he's in a pistol formation with an offset running back to the left and a running back to the back of him. He's back under center now, hikes it, he fumbles it. He looks like he drags himself across for a touchdown. Colorado Panthers, Justice Booby Jones. And then he does his dance. Oh my.
And he does.
And he does his dance. Now, I will say this, and they always say this about Cam Newton as well, okay? When you're scoring a touchdown and you're down points, just get the touchdown and come on off the field and show your respects, because you're still down 16-6 at this point. And it could get worse for you before it gets any better. I'm always a component of talking when you're up, never talking when you're down.
Pretty much. Let's see if they can go ahead and cut into this deficit and make it a 6-point game. I mean, not a 6-point game. I'm sorry.
That's why they talk bad about Cam Newton all the time, because he be out there dabbing and,
see if they can make
Marcus Miller snap is down. Marcus Miller, the kick is blocked. Wait a minute. It gets popped out. It's picked up. The Raptors have it. He's at the 20, the 30, the 40, the 50.
He's running
for nothing to the 30, the 20, the 10, and he's in. The white hat signals.
It was a forward pitch, but my man right here who chased him down, he didn't quit.
That's Sebastian Chun. That is the owner, if I have it correctly, of the Colorado Panthers. If nobody lays it out on the line, he needs to lay it out on the line for his team. That's guts and glory. That's what we put it out there for. That's why we're on film tonight, and that's why I'm happy to be here. Penalties declined. So incomplete pass.
10-point game. Raptors still up 10 points.
Up 10 points. 16, and we may have a game on our hands. I'm just hoping that we can keep this one together. Somebody pass me the glue.
So while they're trying to get all the particulars worked out, we're going to go ahead and take another quick break. Thanks for watching ColoradoSports.TV. And we're back here with Colorado Sports TV. Now, we have a $1:49 on the clock right now.
A lot of time left for the Panthers to use, the Raptors to use their 2-minute offense. They could drive it right down the field here. DeAndrew Pfeiffer with the kick. He kicks it square to the returner, Mr. Stephen Brenham, if I have it correctly. I think he took the first touchdown to the house. Looks like he's on his way downfield with the convoy.
Stepped out of bounds
around the 50.
On the Panthers 49.
And the Panthers 49 there. They're going to bring it back. And here we go.
For the most part, this game is pretty interesting. There's been mistakes happening on both sides of the ball. But if the Panthers, if they just settle in and just run their game, they'll be in this game. They made some costly mistakes, and the Raptors capitalized on it like any team would. But I'm really thinking if the Panthers do a little soul searching when they in halftime, figuring it out, and then they'll be back in this game quickly as possible.
You know what always worries me about a football game at this point is that when you start playing early in the game and you're on fire, you have to keep that fire. If you don't have that fire, it's hard to go into halftime and then get that fire because you're already behind the team that's already got the fire. They almost got an illegal formation as the wide receiver steps back. They set it up for a screen, and it goes nowhere. Ladies and gentlemen, the Raptors setting up for a 2nd and 10 as the play went nowhere. But this man, Tommy Coppersleeve Pfeiffer, is all over the play. And from what I can see, I mean, he's having a pretty impactful game. He and I got into a little confrontation, over words. And I mean, I told him he was going to have a good game this evening when we talk to each other in person. And it looks like that's what he's going to do. We got a timeout on the field, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to go to a quick timeout ourselves. We'll be back in right here in a minute. Thank you for watching the Colorado Football Conference. Ever seen. I'm so
all right,
thirsty.
we're back live with ColoradoSports.TV.
Got two wide receivers, one to the left, one to the right for the Colorado Raptors, Colorado Springs Raptors. Two running backs in the backfield. Shotgun formation for the quarterback. Sounding it out with his cadence. Offsides. The blitzer for the Colorado Panthers was so flagrantly offsides that he picked up the penalty. And it just cost his team 5 yards.
If he wasn't so over anxious, he had a clean shot.
Well, you would think from a defensive perspective that guy is going to hold his water when he's coming down to blitz, because he's got to disguise it to a point.
Yeah, to a certain degree, he needs to be disguised. But he just cost his team pretty much 5 yards on a mental mistake. But so right now it's second and 5 for the Colorado Raptors.
Two wide receivers again, one to the right, one to the left.
Shotgun. I haven't seen their quarterback going
under center
at all. So
well, and I think that's a timing thing. You want to make sure that your guy has time to get back and get to his drop so he can make a play on the pass play. They're blitzing. They've got the box loaded. They hand it off to the running back
on the right side.
He stiff arms, gets pulled down. We've got a flag on the play, ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe a holding play by the left tackle on that side.
And I see Mr. Pfeiffer yet again making a play. Holy moly. The Andrew Pfeiffer's making a lot of plays this evening.
The old man had put some WD-40 on himself.
On those wheels, and he's rocking and rolling this evening. Maybe I put a little bit of hot sauce underneath him, and I got this guy going. That's a good thing.
Is it a holding call like I was expecting? Because that running back did get outside.
Anytime the opposing team is next to the referee, you know that the penalty's against you.
Definitely a holding call because that running back did get outside. That left tackle, he pretty much held the DN. That's why Fife was pretty.
He knew what was up.
He was hot because he knew what happened.
The Raptors decide they want to spread it out. They got 3 wide receivers. They're in their trips formation. 1 single wide receiver to the left. It's 2nd and 16 for the Raptors. Quarterback back to pass. He just lets it go. The pass is in the no man's land. There was nobody there.
Pressure by the same person again, Mr. True Pfeiffer. He is out here doing a pretty awesome job out here. The Panthers are out there.
I commend him. I commend Mr. Pfeiffer. He's having a great game.
And he's coming off that edge.
He's having a great game.
Reckless abandon, getting to that quarterback and making him throw erratic passes. So it's definitely a good defensive game. You know, when you got games that's down like 6-16, that means defenses are doing their job pretty much. It's pretty much a hard-nosed game. These are the kind of games that we like because it makes us work. Because, you know, all in all, some guys, you know, don't know how to operate when it's a blowout or anything like that. You know, hard-fought games, it feels more better than, you know, actually any win feels better regardless, no matter.
I'll take a win however I can get it, guys.
If it's 1 point, 2 point, I don't care. I'll take it regardless of how high it comes. But hard-fought games is definitely what it is. So we're on, what is it, 15? 3rd and 15?
3rd and 15 from about the 43-yard line. Raptors quarterback's back to pass. He has a snap. He's got a full-out blitz. They've got the screen set up. He's got moves. He's got yards. He's got space. He's got a first down, a strong man's move. Holy moly, Stephen Brenham with the amazing catch and run. See, we were just talking about the big plays in this game so far. There's been a plethora of big plays.
Hold on. They said he stepped out of bounds. So they said
it is 4th and 3.
Ooh.
Woo!
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, that could play a part.
They're going to go for it.
I don't think they can kick a field goal from this far out, with all due respect, sir. That's a Jason Elam type of leg.
They're definitely going for it right now.
Sebastian, the guy from New Mexico, he was legit too.
He kicked 2 60-yarders. That's how they got their 6 points. He was legit. Look like they're trying to get Stephen.
He sees something. Panthers are in an all-out blitz, ladies and gentlemen. They've got 1 single high safety. DBs are impressed. They get the guy to jump. I think we may have a discrepancy whether it was a false start or an offsides on the play. I think they may have gotten the Panthers to jump off sides and give up a first down to the Raptors. Marcus Miller is making his case. Hopefully he can keep his head contained and we can move on to the next play. Unfortunately, they're going to have to take the penalty for now. The mustard has been picked up off the lettuce, and we are on to the next play.
See, these are mental mistakes that we have that we kept saying that they keep giving up. The Panthers are in the game. They need to just get off, complete series, just get off the field.
Well, and then that could wear and tear on the defense after a good amount of time. You start to, you make so many plays, and after a while, you're prone to giving up a big play, which the Raptors are known for. So, I feel like right now the Panthers are in a vulnerable situation where, this could make or break the game. And like I said, with 1:12 left in the half, you don't want to give up much right here going into the half. You need morale going into the second half.
Yeah, you really do. All right, look like the Panthers out here in the 3-4 defense.
Got the Raptors, two wide receivers left and right, 2 running backs in the back. Quarterback's calling for the snap. He gets it. He hands it off to Stephen Brenham. He makes a hard Jerome Bettis hop over the defender, makes about a 5-6 yard run on the play. Ripped it off, man. That's a good run.
Good athletic move by him. He cut
very athletic move.
He went lateral and took it straight horizontal
and then jumped right over him, man. And I think he hurdled for about 2-3 more yards. He was probably stopped for a 5-yard gain and went for 8.
Yep, they're in a hurry-up offense. Clock
they see
running.
something.
They got 40
2-minute offense. One of the Panthers is trying to get off the field. He's off in a full-out sprint. Get that man some water.
They got 30 seconds on the clock. They might want to.
Raptors gets the snap. He lets it go. Wide receiver makes a big-time catch. He splits the defense. He runs it in, and it's a touchdown. Colorado Springs Raptors. Wide receiver does his dance.
That was a good athletic play.
Woo!
quarterback seen it, hit him on a post route.
And he made a play, and I love it. And they can celebrate when they and see. And there it is. I tell you, Jason Dreckens, those type of plays can demoralize a defense. You're prone to the big play. That play was stopped maybe after 16, 17 yards, and he ripped off yards after the catch, making a big time strong move and getting into the end zone. Strong hands.
To make it even worse, though, you got to understand, how did that play even come about? Mental mistake.
The penalty.
That fourth down. They gave up the fourth down by jumping off sides, and they capitalized the next two plays right after that. And
ladies and gentlemen,
those plays will kill it. Will kill your morale. And
they will kill it.
You got to stay engaged in the game because mentally it's more than physical when you're playing football. Because you got to use that thing between your shoulder blades.
Kicks up. Looks like it's right up and through. The kicker for the Raptors walks away with confidence knowing that he put that one through. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a score of 23-6 as the Raptors lead the Panthers, and we're going to take a timeout. Thank you for watching Colorado Football Conference. We're going to stay live, actually. We're singing a happy birthday to Mr. Rashad Ray, showing nothing but love and support. Skinny, blow out the candles. And we're out. And ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at the Colorado Football Conference football game this evening between the Colorado Springs Raptors and Colorado Panthers. Right now, the Panthers are leading 23-6.
No. The Raptors are leading.
I'm sorry. The Raptors are leading. I'm ahead of myself. I'm speeding.
The Raptors are leading 23-6.
Kick is off. Number 2 for the Panthers takes it. He got the step like he's prime time. He bends it to the right. He bends it. And they bring him down for maybe about a 6 or 7 yard play.
The clock is still running. I don't understand why is it still running on the kickoff like that. They ran about 5 seconds off the clock. It should be like 14 seconds left for the Panthers.
Ooh.
But that's not my job. But yeah, I hope the Panthers go in the locker room and keep their heads up because they were in this game. Actually, they're still in this game. They just got to tighten up the mental aspects of the game, controlling the ball and keep doing what they need to do.
Absolutely.
And then they'll be right back in this game.
Well, I want to see the Panthers. I want to see the Panthers come out in the second half with some fire, but it's really hard when when you've been playing your hearts out all game and you haven't gotten the breaks yet. Everything that's been going has been going against them right now, and so halftime, and we're going to run the clock here, and that's going to take us to the halftime. Greyhawks, we want to thank you for watching the Colorado Football Conference. We'll be back with you in just shortly a little bit.
And we're back with ColoradoSports.TV with the CFC conference with the game. Colorado Springs Raptors versus the Colorado Panthers. Starting to kick off to the Panthers. Jamar Harris with the ball.
He picks it up. He's trying to break left. He takes a step back. He gets tackled. Ball's out. Ooh, we want to be careful. We want to be careful. Almost had a turnover on the play.
Panthers going to start this drive on a 26-yard line. That's what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like the 26-yard line. The score is 23-6. Colorado Raptors way. Let's see if the Colorado Panthers made them adjustments that we talked about in the in prior quarters.
Well, you know, I want to say that I can tell body language when you come out. And, you know, there's teams that come out flat and there's teams that come out ready to go. I see both teams. They're both, you know, got some bounce in their step, and so we're going to see what we got here. Two running backs to the left and the right, two wide receivers to the left and the right, tight end. Booby back to pass. He lets it go across the middle. The pass is complete for a 7-yard gain. The dink and dunk approach Jason Drekic talked about in the first half, it's there.
They finally
they got to utilize it. That little dump down play to the tight end, it's there. The Raptors are giving it to him with the pressure that they're providing. I just want to see a little bit more consistency. I think, you know, once these guys get rolling, they should have something cooking.
He had a lot of pressure. I mean, he had no pressure on that play. I was looking at Kenneth Taylor.
Pastor Tay.
He was standing
He's
up.
coming down.
He was standing up.
He's in the middle of the defense right now.
He didn't get no push on that play.
Booby gives it to the running back, Nate Guillory. He is swallowed up by the Raptors defense. They're not playing around.
But
there's lots of pressure.
He may have a first.
It looks like he met the first down. Move the chains, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going the other way.
First down on a 2.5-yard run. Actually, I don't think that was Nate, because I think Nate is hurt, if I'm not mistaken. Look like Nate is on the sideline hurt right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a score update. Looks like the Rage are up. The Flames are losing to the Rage right now, 22-0 in the second quarter. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Colorado Football Conference for you. It's any given Saturday. You got to bring your A game. You never know who's coming to play.
Empty backfield now. Booby by himself. Screen pass.
It's complete. Guy cuts back. Smoke makes a play. He makes another move. He's going for the distance. He's breaking away from the defense. He gets at least a 30-yard play on the screen, and he gets up with a bounce in his swag, looking like he made the play. He's the man. Gives his coach a pound for making the big-time play. We need to do that again.
I think if he would have just tucked his head and just ran, he would have been gone. He was looking behind him so much. He didn't even have an opportunity to really pick up his speed. He was looking behind him. Can't look behind you and run forward. Mm-hmm. You got to go forward. And I'm thinking right now Nate may be hurt, because I see him on the sideline sitting on the bench. So we have another set of running backs in here outside with Victor in there.
Oh no. Victor is even out there in the slot formation. The slot wide receiver. Booby back to pass. He takes a throw. He throws it to the wide receiver. It's completed to the slant route. He gets another first down, picking up at least 14 yards on the play. And ladies and gentlemen, we have another Panthers first down.
See, they made those adjustments in that half. And like I said, hey, if they come out at halftime with the mindset of, hey, we're going to take what you're going to give us, then we're going to move the ball. And right now, as you can see, they're taking what the Raptors are giving them. They're giving them the middle of the field, and these slants and these short passes and
the dink and dunks.
It's working.
Absolutely.
If your long ball not working, take the short game.
Absolutely.
Drop back to pass.
Booby drops back to pass. He makes a play. He gets the ball away, avoiding the sack.
Good job of throwing away the ball, not making a costly mistake by throwing an interception to somebody or something.
Consistent pressure by the Raptors defense. They're putting a lot of pressure on the Panthers offense. the quarterback has less than 4 seconds to make a play. He's got to get that ball out.
But right now, I'm impressed on the adjustments that the Panthers has made, and since the halftime, they came out and they worked on the little fundamentals of holding on to the ball for one, and taking what the Raptors are giving them. Is, as we said, that the middle of the field, those slants and things of that nature, they're giving it to them because of their defense. They're holding 9 in the box, so they're daring you to throw the ball if you can get it off. So
absolutely,
if you can get the ball off, you can make big yardage, as you can see.
Booby fakes the handoff, gets it to the running back in the flat. He lays a big hit on the defensive back, knocking his helmet off. Pick up your lemon, son. Woo!
Now that is what we're
Ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about laying the boom, he just laid the boom.
Hey,
holy moly. Hold on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen. We have a football game.
You can't come out here and half-stepping. You got to bring your seat with you because, woo.
Hey, I got to tell you guys, that's why you keep your chin strap buckled up and you wear a mouthpiece for you can have something to brace yourself for this contact. I was watching the movie Concussion. They say, you know, the impact of a big hit just like that is just like the impact of a car crash. So you definitely want to respect these gladiators today as they lay it out on the line for us today.
All right, we're back out here again. Dual receivers.
It's 3rd and 5. One running back, 4 wide receivers. Justice Jones back to pass. He completes it to Victor Ibaka. He's having a huge second half.
Victor Golden came out here and said he's going to put it on his back right now.
I didn't know that he could also play wide receiver. I just known him for being an outstanding running back and an awesome special teams player. Well, he's making plays like he's the man tonight, and he's got his chest poked out.
He's an athlete.
Somebody cool.
And they're leaning on Victor right now, and Victor is doing his job right now by being a vocal leader and being a motivator right now because they have momentum. They just need to capitalize right now with this momentum that they have. Don't make no costly mistakes and punch it in.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the
Panthers are inside the red zone. 2 wide receivers. He's flanked out right. Booby Jones fakes the ball's on the turf. He gets back on it as he almost turns the ball over again. Constant pressure from the Raptors defense is making or forcing the Panthers offense to adjust. I mean, and there's a lot of plays being made out of here a lot of plays being made out here by both teams. They're jockeying for position. The Panthers are in the red zone. It's 2nd down and 10. From the 10, they've got to get a touchdown here, or this game is going to get out of hand.
You can't go down here right now. This is 4-down territory. You can't go in here thinking of a field goal. You got to punch it in right now because you're down. You're down 17 points right now?
Yep.
Hey, you got to go in there and you got to do your job right now.
And we've got a timeout on the play. We're going to go to a timeout. Thank you for watching Colorado Football Conference. We'll be right back with you in just a moment.
And we're back at ColoradoSports.TV. The Panthers are in the red zone. They're 2nd and 10 right now. 2nd and goal, actually.
Yep. From the 10-yard line. Booby back to pass. He lets it go. Back shoulder. His man drops an open touchdown straight in his hands. Lord, no, he didn't drop the church's money. Hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I got to talk about this for a second because it's big as a wide receiver to keep the morale of your quarterback up. He needs to gain that trust in you when he comes to you on a big-time play inside the red zone. The DB fell down. He was out of the play. The wide receiver's right there to make the play in position, and he doesn't come up with the big-time catch. Ladies and gentlemen, that can demoralize and break the back of your offense.
Yes, it can.
And your defense, because they lose confidence.
You have the momentum. You gotta capitalize. Those plays only happen once or so often. So when that moment comes, you have to capitalize on it. You can't sit there and say my bad. The my bad situations don't work all the time.
They never work.
And nobody wants to hear my bad. You got
4 wide for the Panthers. Plays. 1 running back. Boobie Miles gets the catch. Snap. He turns it over. He throws it right to the defensive back. The defensive back, he might be running for nothing yet again. Another touchdown that may be called back for the Raptors because of a penalty. And at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you here, the turnovers, they can break the back of the offense and the defense. The play is going to come back. And, Pastor Kenneth Taylor, he's definitely upset about the call because that is the 3rd interception return for a touchdown that has been called back tonight for the Colorado Springs Raptors. So
it may have been roughing up. Justice Jones was pretty much on the ground. He was on the ground for a while because he took a shot.
His game is the T voice.
And
I'm coming with bad intentions.
And the thing is, right now, that penalty saved the Panthers again for a costly mistake, because that's all they've been doing today is making costly mistakes and
giving the Panthers a chance to capitalize. But these guys, the game of football is hard, and you got to play every inch out, man. And these guys, they're having a hard time getting that ball across that pay dirt. And hopefully Boobie Jones will take good care of the ball this time around and keep his team in position to get on the board. Back to pass. He's in the pistol formation. Ball snapped through.
Snap.
Nate Guillory hops on the ball. We have a fumbled snap on the play.
That wasn't Nate. That was Marcus Miller in there. Nate's on the sideline hurt. He's out right now.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, they're one of their best running backs is out right now. Hope he's all right. Nothing costly that he can't bounce back from.
Yeah, amen to that. Church, bless up.
So right now the center for the Panthers is his snap exchange. Him and the quarterback has been real shaky all evening.
And I would probably say at this point, go under center, but then you got to worry about that bad man, Kenneth Pastor Taylor, and he is in there causing problems. And the rest of the Raptors defense, they're also causing problems. Botch snap. Boobie steps up into the pocket. Kenneth Taylor's reaching air as Boobie Jones throws a touchdown, and his wide receiver dabs in the end zone.
And that was Smoke.
Smoke with the touchdown, celebrating. Justice Jones celebrating. Kenneth Pastor Taylor is grabbing air, and we're going to talk about it. And he's got his hands on his hip, but I like him, though. I love Kenneth Taylor. He's a good ball player. It's the first time I've ever seen him play.
All right, so now the score is 12-23 with 8:32 on the clock in the third quarter. Right now, if they go ahead and make this field goal, it would be a two-possession football game. So the Panthers are still in this.
Yep. And the kick is blocked yet again. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're seeing what I see out here, it's even harder for these guys to get a kick up at the field goal because, the Raptors are pushing everything back.
Yeah. But while we go ahead and take a quick little break while they do the particulars with the special teams, we'll be back. Thank you for watching ColoradoSports.TV. And we're back live on ColoradoSports.TV. The score is 23-12. Colorado Raptors is leading. Kick to the Rap. The runner's hitting the sideline. He has a convoy. He's making a few moves. He's still on his feet. He may score.
He's got one guy to beat, and that is a touchdown.
And that is a touchdown by the Colorado.
And then he does the LT celebration. He breaks it open with a 90-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a Colorado Panther down on the play. We're going to go to a timeout. Thank you for watching the Colorado Football Conference. He was down on the play. He's a soldier. He's back up. I mean, this guy's such a warrior. He just went from being down on the field to going back in the game. Where they do that at? These guys are straight studs out here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Please, please give them a round of applause for their efforts out here as we're putting it out there on the battlefield, the gridiron as they call it. And so it's a hard body game out there tonight. So, you know, it's either sink or swim, and both teams are, like I said, jockeying for position this evening, and you're going to earn everything that you get out here.
Yeah. So now we're back. It looks like it's 29-12 still. The Raptors are still leading. I don't know. The Panthers look demoralized right now. The
kick is up, and it's good, ladies and gentlemen. We've got extra point good on the play. That brings the score to 30-12, and I didn't mean to cut you off, Mr. Dreckitz.
Oh, no.
We got 8 minutes and 15 seconds left in the third quarter here at Legacy Stadium out here in Aurora, Colorado. Thank you for watching the Colorado Football Conference. We'll be right back with you shortly.
We're back live now on ColoradoSports.TV.
Absolutely, we're live. Kick is off. It's a booming kick. It's high. Not a lot of distance. Number 2, Smoke. The Panthers takes it about 5 or 7 yards up to about the
35.
Yeah, 35 yard. I say the 35, 36 yard line. Once again, we're waiting on the Panthers offense to take the field and do battle. You know, I mean, like I said, it's a hard game out here, and these guys are fighting their butts off, and I mean, you know, it just seems to be going the Raptors' way more than it's going the Panthers' way this evening, and I mean, sometimes it could go like that. Now, the Panthers and the Raptors have played already once this season in which the Raptors were already victorious in that game. So I think that they probably have a little bit of an edge going into this game against the Panthers, although the Panthers had a lot to prove.
Yeah, they do. And the thing is, right now, it's like the morale for the Panthers has pretty much went down. They were up, and they thought everything was going their way, and now right now their morale has went down. It's like they need to pick it up and stay engaged in the game and just don't quit. It's all 4
costly
quarters in this game.
turnovers are doing it. Booby's back to pass. He jukes. He jiggles.
Nice
he
pitch.
gives it to the pitch man. He gives it to Victor Debacca, and he is debacling the running the DB or the.
Oh, and we got.
He got a flag for talking and taunting. I'm pretty sure.
It's probably a taunting call.
He definitely got a flag, and it may have cost him. I mean, on a big time play there, he made a big time play. That was a very strong move. He definitely is untackable. He's unable to be tackled when he wants to be untackable, if even a word. But now we've got a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the offense. Second down, it cost him. And that's the type of undisciplined stuff that'll do you in right every time.
Told you it's mental, man. Everybody don't realize football is 90% mental, 20% physical. You got to be able to think and do what you got to do out here and keep your head, because if you don't, man, these are the kind of mistakes that will bite you in the ass later.
And the crazy, the irony of it all is that he actually made a good play.
Yeah, and got to give Booby some of the credit on that too.
He was jiggling and moving.
A heads-up play of pitching the ball off, and Vic being engaged still by being there and being aware of the situation and catching the pitch.
Most definitely.
So we're back at it.
Back to passes. Booby Jones, he lets it go, but there's no wide receiver there. He was expecting his man to do one thing, and he threw another, and his wide receiver was on a different page, and that happens. I just had that happen to me a week ago, and I got yelled at by both my quarterback and my wide receiver coach and the owner of the team. He said, "What is Sean Boyd doing out there?" I said, "I was doing what I usually do." But Julian Banks and I, we're going to get it together because that's just what we do as the best in the Colorado Football Conference. And yes, I said that, the best in the Colorado Football Conference.
Next week, ladies and gentlemen, it's a heated game that will be taking place. The Colorado Springs Raptors versus the two-time
defending champs,
back
to back,
Colorado Greyhawks. They will be facing us. Me and Sean Boyd. We'll be seeing these Raptors what they got, because they've been calling us out for quite some time now. So I guess it's time to go ahead and put this WWE match up.
Oh yeah,
on pay-per-view.
It's time to do what we do, shake, rattle, and roll. Booby was back to pass. It was third in forever, and his wide receiver just dropped the pass. It was a 10-yard pass. So at least got it back to 4th and 10. And now they're just 4th and 20, and they've got to punt the ball as the punt team takes the field for the Colorado Panthers. This one might be getting away from them, ladies and gentlemen. And, I think that the Raptors, I don't want to say this, but based off of body language, they may be looking a little fat and happy based off the lead here right now.
They're
kind of doing a little bit of celebrating on the sideline,
They're complacent right now because
I wouldn't call them complacent. I don't know if they complacent. Well, if they give the game up, that's complacent.
Yeah, right. Right now they're
trying to defend it. They're trying to defend it.
They have it in hand right now, and they don't seem like they are in too much of a.
Marcus Miller back to punt, a booming punt, sends it back to about the 25-yard line. Juice drops it. It's bobbled. The Raptors recover it, and now we've got it at the 22-yard line. Raptors getting ready to take over. They send their offense onto the field. Defense comes onto the field, and we're off, ladies and gentlemen.
See, now these are things right now you can tell when a team heart is gone and they're demoralized. You only saw three Panthers down there going out
trying to recover that ball. That was a 50-50 ball, and in this league, you got to be hungry for everything, or the next man is going to take it.
Yeah, you got to get down the field, and then you got all the guys walking off the field. That means they checked out. They checked out.
I mean, you got to remember, man. We are gentlemen that play this game, but we also have families. We also go to work for a living, and we're regular guys on a day-to-day basis. And this football gives us our personality to do what we do. And, once you check out of a game, it's like I said, it's hard to come back.
I mean, because you got to also think they're only down by 18 points, and there's a lot of time on the clock, and you have a whole
Seen the Flames do a lot with less, right?
Yeah, you got a whole quarter ahead of you.
They run the ball, Raptors.
Dive up the middle
for about 4 or 5 stout yards.
About 4 yards is where we're at. We're at the 25-yard line.
Referee with a generous spot.
Second and 5. 5, 6.
And again, folks, I want to thank you guys for watching the Colorado Football Conference, ColoradoSports.TV, for doing the telecast of this game, the broadcast of this game today. Without them, none of this is possible. So
I like to thank them also for allowing, two Greyhawk two-time defending champions go ahead and take over the telecast today. We gave the assistant commissioner a day off. So
and you know what we also did is we spray painted the booth gray and neon yellow, and we put it in NWO.
we pretty much took over. So now Chacon, he owes us.
You remember back in the day how they used to do Vince McMahon or whoever, Eric Bischoff for WCW. They spray paint his body and then turn him into NWO. Yeah. That's what we did to Eric Chacon. We turned him into a Greyhawk.
You don't hear him. You don't see him.
We sprayed his back. Told him, hey, we run stuff around here, but we'll respect to you though.
Yep. All right.
3 wide receivers to the right for the Colorado Springs Raptors. They've got 1 wide receiver to the left, anchored down at the bottom by King Mo. He's out there in a duel, about to take a screen. He catches it with his body, brings it into himself. His own player runs into him and tackles him. Where they do that at?
Oh, man. You got to watch what you're doing there, buddy.
But I will give it to King Mo. He got him a first down, moving the sticks. King Mo, I see this kid, and I think he has a very, very high upside to his game. He's catching the ball for his team, making the plays that he needs to, and that's really all it's about in this game. When the ball's thrown to you, you got to make the play. And if you don't make the play, don't be talking the next day. That's just what it is.
So they got trips to the boundary side. Looks like they may be trying to take it to the wide side of the field. And
running back gives him a juke. He cuts back. He gets about 4 yards on the play.
Got skinny, got in that hole. That's what you got to do. Have a good, decent running back, quick feet. Hey, get skinny, break down, and get in that hole and get north and south. I'm pretty much, as I noticed, that the Raptors don't like going to the boundary side as much. They try to go to the wide side of the field for the majority of their play calling. So that one right there is pretty much a new.
You just check that up on the box. You don't tell nobody about that.
Hey, it's cool.
That's defense scouting report right there. Okay?
Hey, I'm a defensive
2
guy.
wide receivers to the right and the left. Looks like we got a legal formation on the play because both wide receivers are on the line of scrimmage for the Raptors. They hand it off. It's in the backfield.
And it goes
nowhere. The Colorado Panthers are standing their ground, staking their claim that they're actually still in this game and they haven't given up, even though they're facing an 18-point deficit.
Yeah, they're definitely that defense. I have to give their defense credit, man. Their defense is not they're not trying to give up too many plays. They've been giving up those splash plays, while they're down in this game right now. But for the most part, their defense has been engaged throughout the whole 2.5 quarters right now.
Goodness gracious, I just But his man is in the backfield to help him out there, swallowing up the running back of the Raptors on a 3rd and 7, pushing him back about a 2-yard loss, bringing it to 4th and 9 on the play.
Good stand by the defense. That's what we were trying to say. Get off the field.
They got an 18-point deficit to chop into. I think with a little bit of heart and determination and a couple of plays going their way for once, they'll probably get back in this game, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, so all they have to do is pretty much to stay engaged in this game, and this drive that's coming up for the Panthers is very crucial. They have to put points on the board. They can't go another drive and being stalled out. They have to make sure they put points on the board because right now it's not going to be a good situation for them. So they definitely have to make sure they put points on the board. Punt is up.
And it's deep. It looks like it's out there. We got a return. They've got a wall, but yet he is swallowed up by the defenders on the play. And
the Panthers will be taking the ball over on the 34-yard line. So while they go ahead and get this all set up in the whole nine, we'll go ahead and take a quick little break. Thank you for watching ColoradoSports.TV. We'll be right back with you.
Bless up. And we're back live here at the Colorado Football Conference game of the night between the Colorado Springs Raptors and the Colorado Panthers. We have a 1st and 10 for the Panthers about at the 35-yard line. Booby back to pass. Oh, goodness, and he throws a turnover again. He gets pummeled, and he turns it over, and he is down. Oh, my goodness. I really hope that he's okay. We have a touchdown on the play. It is now 36-12, Colorado Panthers. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to a timeout. Thank you for watching the Colorado Football Conference. And, folks, we're back here. We had a little bit of an injury timeout. Good thing is the quarterback of the Colorado Panthers is up. He's walking around. He's trying to collect himself. Everything is good. He just needed a few minutes to get himself up. Colorado Springs Raptors are getting ready to kick the extra point as it is now 12-36 with 2 minutes left and 36 seconds in the – oh, it's blocked by Deandro Pfeiffer. He misses the tackle, and the Raptors still manage to get it in for the two-point conversion. Ladies and gentlemen, when I say everything is going the Raptors' way this evening, they are celebrating. Kenneth Pastor Tay Taylor is out there pumping it up. They're feeling good. The mojo is running as they are now up by an insurmountable amount. And I think this one is all about over. The fat lady is in the back warming up the pipes.
Yeah. I can say by the body language from the Panthers.
Oh, yeah. She's getting ready to warm it up.
They done checked it out. It pretty much is.
And if I could put it in a better term, the Colorado Springs Flames are putting it in a situation where now the Panthers, I don't know if they're going to be able to hold on here. I mean, at this point, if they give up another touchdown, I think it's all she wrote.
Yeah, that's pretty much where we're headed right now. It's pretty much all but over situation right now. As we can see, a lot of people is pretty much run by
Victor Dubaka. Big time run out to the 33-yard line. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out here this evening to support this game of the night between the Colorado Springs Raptors and the Colorado Panthers. Both teams are laying it out there on the line. It's one thing after another has been going the Raptors' way. They've had their way with the Panthers for the most part. There's just nothing the Panthers can do with the Raptors this evening.
No, it's pretty much in the bag right now because
The Raptors are holding the Panthers up on the fence by their shirts, and it's getting out of hand.
now we are checking on score updates of the other game that was going on. They have a new quarterback in, Sebastian Chung, the owner. Bad snap, and it was a fumble. And what do you know? Who has the ball, ladies and gentlemen?
Kenneth Taylor has the church's money, and he is very hyped, and he is celebrating, fist pumping, telling everybody who his team is, the Colorado Springs Raptors. Holy moly, ladies and gentlemen, they have now taken the ball away from the Colorado Panthers, and now it is getting ready to be a 1st and 10. Somebody may have left their license plates on. Do we have any score updates from tonight's game, sir?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was just informed that after a missed field goal by the Colorado Springs Flames, a player from the Rage took that missed field goal back for a 110-yard touchdown.
We're at 36 to nothing. 36 nothing. Rage in the third quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, at any given time, it can go good or it can go bad for you in this game of football. You just hope you're on the other side. Big time run by the running back of the Colorado Springs Raptors. And the Raptors, they're very excited on their sideline. They're pumped up. They're celebrating with their running back as he just dips his shoulder, lowers the boom.
They're definitely they're pretty much, they took the heart of the Panthers already. It's
the Panthers, they had a valiant effort in the first half, and like I said, man, it's the adjustments is the hardest part to make when you're coming out of halftime, because if you don't already have something going, it's hard to get it going in the second half, because you coming out of the locker room, you could be a little bit tight, you could be a little bit sore, This depends on, what time of the game it is or, the player. 2 wide receivers to the right and the left, 2 running backs in the backfield, quarterback in the shotgun. He takes a pass. He looks like he's going deep. King Mo, he has him. It's another touchdown. Colorado Springs Raptors. And the DB gets himself in a pickle because he's upset.
Jamar Harris loses his cool, kicks the pylon.
And King Mo of the Colorado Springs Raptors with his second touchdown of the game. Big play after big play. They're just teeing off on this Colorado Panthers defense. And I mean, these plays are costly, and obviously, when it rains, it pours, and you just, you got to keep your composure, because one way or the other, the commissioners are watching this game. They're definitely, they're taking notes, and we want to see guys stay around. We don't want to see guys losing their cool and getting themselves in a situation where they just, it's never good.
It's never good to lose your cool, and as I said, they pretty much took their heart from them right now. So now they're lashing out, and these are the times of the games that we don't like as players. That when these
for either side,
they don't become competitive anymore.
Side.
It becomes into a manhood kind of situation.
Either side, yeah, because then your manhood's on the line, just like their manhood is on the line, and
nobody wants to
lose.
Like losing.
Nobody
like losing.
And ladies and gentlemen, that brings our score to 44-12. The Panthers are kissing the baby.
I think the baby don't even want to be kissed right now.
The Panthers are kissing the baby. Snap, waiting on it. It's down. Kick is up. extra point is routinely good. We're getting chippy out there, ladies and gentlemen.
We got a scrum going
Getting
on.
chippy out there, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, this would probably be a good time for a commissioner to go on the sideline if things get out of control.
100%. We don't have to get the cops called. And ladies and gentlemen, we we don't condone any extracurricular activity after the whistle. And the reason why I say that is because, again, the cops get called in these situations. We're real life people out here, and once the scrum ensues, it's get down. So at that point, the commissioner has to take the sideline at that point to make sure that we get the game under control. Cooler heads prevail. And, Jason Dreckis was saying, we want to take care of both teams in this juncture of the game when both teams, could easily check out of this game because it becomes a manhood situation. You don't want to be embarrassed anymore. And then so at that point, it could be, cheap shots being given that could be, inflicted on the other team who's doing the scoring. And at any point, that could put their health at risk. And so, we want to make sure that we keep the integrity of the game safe. Could end you up that definitely can. You can hurt your team like that.
Definitely could. But what we'll do right now, take a quick little break while they get everything sorted out, and we'll be back with you. Thanks for watching ColoradoSports.TV.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Colorado Panthers and Colorado Springs Raptors football game. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a blowout on our hands. Somebody's getting that smoke, and it is the Colorado Panthers. They're down 12-44 before we kick this extra point.
Definitely is not the good look that you want to see from a football team. Being down 32 points, that's always bad. Bad.
Yeah, you're bad, but bad. Okay,
and right now, it's up to the coaches to go ahead and keep the level head of your players and just tell them to say, hey man, we're out of it as point numbers, but don't give up. Compete still. This is a point in time you just want to compete. Don't want to just lay over and just give in. But hey, keep your head up at least as pride in yourself and go out there and do and execute your job.
That's all you got.
That's all you can do at this point in time. If you can do that, then you can get a little more better at it. And we still have a little
extracurricular activity after the play by both teams. And like we said before, it's a lot on the line at this point. It's just not about football anymore. It becomes a man thing, and nobody wants to lose. So, you just got to take the good with the bad, and you keep moving. But thank you for watching us here at the Colorado Football Conference. We're going to take it to a quick break, and we'll be back with you shortly in just a few seconds. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here live at the game. We're trying to keep this game colorful for you. Raptors kick it off, big booming kick, takes it to Smoke. He could have returned it and just let it go out the back of the end zone. And the fight.
And now we
are having another scrum
going on. We're going to take another break while they sort all this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back at the game. We've got a little bit of precipitation coming down here at the football game. It wouldn't be right without a little rain. And the Colorado Panthers, they have the ball 1st and 10, and it looks like they have it at their 13, 14-yard line right now.
The rain is starting to come down.
Just a little bit of rain.
It's nothing major.
Nothing major. We want to keep this game clean so that we can finish out this game today. You always want to finish what you started. Sebastian Chun in at quarterback now for the Colorado Panthers. He's in a pistol formation. He drops back to pass. He lets it go. Wide receiver drops a beautiful pass from the quarterback. And again, when I talk about morale, I talk about helping out your quarterback, and you want to catch those passes for him so that he trusting you to come back to you. He had the DB beat.
He just dropped the ball.
He beat the DB.
He dropped some real vital passes. Some real vital passes tonight.
I like those vitals.
He dropped the end zone pass over there. He dropped another one down on over here on this other side of the field.
It's been a rough night for him. It's been a rough day for wide receivers in the games that I've been watching throughout the day today. It's hard to be perfect. I will not sit here and say that it's easy.
Players
make big time plays. You heard me.
Got to come in the clutch right now. Your team needs you. This is one of those plays you got to catch. Say, hey, might turn something around, but hey, at this point in time, anything
can happen.
Is a vital play. Good run,
big time run, Victor Debaka. He steps out of there.
3 tackles that he missed. He broke 3 tackles to get maybe
It's a
3 yards.
Gain of 3 to 4 hard yards on the play.
Good run by Vic. All the rain is coming down hard now.
You can hear it. You can hear it, folks. Going to watch this game from right where glory of the football game that even the fans are exemplifying tonight.
More runs.
More runs. It's hard for the team to trust to put the ball up in the air when wide receivers aren't making these plays.
Yeah.
Definitely
it's disheartening as a quarterback if you're throwing the ball and then, your receivers is dropping the ball and they're not running their routes right. It puts your quarterback in jeopardy back there because, me being a defensive end, I'm coming for your quarterback. So he got about 3 seconds to get that ball off. And if he's back there nervous and he's trying to look for you and he can't get you the ball, or he's scared to throw you the ball because you're dropping it, it is very disheartening to a quarterback. I can imagine, because getting hit by me is not good.
Amen to that. Amen to that. Side note, random, bless yoga pants.
Yes.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Random.
All right, well.
And that brings us to the end of the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a timeout here. Me and Jason Drex are going to take a break. Thank you for watching us here on the Colorado Football Conference.
Two, one. Welcome. We are back with ColoradoSports.TV with the telecast of the Colorado Springs Raptors and the Colorado Panthers. Colorado Panthers is now in a punt formation.
Marcus Miller back to punt. He sends it back. It's another booming punt. It's got a little height on it.
And
we get a fair catch.
Call for a fair catch.
And he bodies himself. I hope that he's not hurt. Okay, he's okay. Because he just fell flat to the ground after he caught the ball.
He's trying to protect himself. Because, you know.
Are you okay?
When you come down there flying to go ahead and hit and make those good old tackles down there, it's bedlam.
How you doing?
I know what it feels like when you running down there on them punt returns. Trust me. Don't want to be on the other side of those. But, yeah, we definitely are enjoying our time up here. Me and Mr. Shiny Boyd and myself, El General Suave of the Colorado two-time defending champs. Yeah, we get to see these Raptors live and direct next week. I don't even know where we're playing at next week.
I'm really hoping that we can get that game here in the city.
It's a big game, and their field down there don't even have locker rooms, which I'm very, very upset about. That we need to figure this out.
Well, you know, commissioner bylaws say that without those type of things, you can't host a game. And so with that being said, you know, what we'll do is I think we'll be able to host this game. We get a running back off to the left. He pushes his block. His block takes out 3 guys. Then he bulldozes 2 guys. Holy moly. Stephen Brenham with a big-time run. Oh. You know, at this point, they're just putting their throats to the ground, putting their foot on it, and crushing it.
Yeah, they're definitely this is where you take the soul out of a team right now. You just keep running the ball. You know, some people say don't throw the ball, you know. In the words of Urban Meyer, if they can't stop it, keep doing it.
Keep doing it.
So all in all, if they can't stop the run, which they should have stopped the run in the backfield, but the bad angles by the defensive ends, the bad pursuit by the linebackers and all of that made these plays happen for the Raptors. And sometimes it comes, like I say, it's a prize situation. It's what you want to do with yourself. You want to.
I'm thoroughly surprised by the outcome of this game. I didn't depict it going like this from the get-go. A big-time run from a big-time guy, and he's stopped, but he's on his feet after a 5-yard gain full of meat. He just ate everything but the kitchen sink, and that's a big-sized man right there toting the rock for the Colorado Springs Raptors, picking up a sufficient play of about 4 yards, bringing us to 2nd and 6 from the 26-yard line of the Colorado Panthers. So the Raptors are getting ready essentially to put another one in, and they're not stopping. They've got guys in that have been in all game, and they're running the ball. They're passing the ball. In fact, I see a pass play coming right now.
They're like they're in a wishbone kind of situation.
Oh, this is a pass play written all over it.
Double tight. This is a new formation. Haven't seen
2 wide receivers to the left and the right in a squeeze formation. Running back gets the ball. He's running hard. King Mo with the block downfield.
He got that edge.
Stephen Brenham
quick.
takes the edge and gets another Raptors first down. Ladies and gentlemen, the Panthers are yet again kissing the baby.
First down and 10 on the 13-yard line.
Right now the Panthers it's looking bleak for them at best. They're getting pushed. They're getting beat to the point of attack, and it's costing them costly plays. And again, we want to shout out the Colorado Panthers. You know, they came out tonight. They did what they had to do. It's just unfortunately not their night. Two wide receivers to the left and to the right in a bunch squeeze formation. Running back gets the ball. He bounces it out to the left. He takes on a full head of steam. The defensive back takes him on full go and brings him down, letting him know about it.
Bad angles by the Panthers. There's a reason why they're attacking their edge, because the Raptors see something, so they're going to continuously keep hitting it. They got a little speedy backs back there, so they're just constantly keep hitting that edge. Because I don't know, it's maybe because of the front that the Panthers are running. They're running like that 3-4 defense, so it leaves someone on an island out there to try to check a speedy back as Stephen Juice Brenham. It's kind of hard to do.
That guy's a full head of steam right there, man. You don't want anything to do with that guy when he gets around the corner. He gets the ball again. Oh, that's another running back. He takes it. A lot of thud out there. Panthers are trying to make him give up the ball, but he's holding on to the ball like he's got nothing but a big bag from the ATM machine. Booby Jones is out there in his flak jacket with his bandana on like he's Tupac.
So pretty much right now, the Panthers are playing for pride right now, not to let them score. That's all they have at this point in time is just pride in this situation, is holding it down.
I wouldn't leave the Greyhawks to do this.
No, I would not. We have 10:50 on the clock pretty much until this is all said and done, is in the books. Oh, did a quarterback go underneath center? Oh, this is the first time all night he went underneath center, ladies and gentlemen.
And he hands it off to the fullback. Fullback stumbles, rumbles with a Jerome Bettis run up the middle, gaining 5 yards, bringing it to fourth down on the play. It looks like that's a 3-yard gain. I apologize. And looks like the Panthers are about to stick it in. They're about to make sure that they don't lose this drive. And that can do everything for them going into next week's game.
So they're probably going to go ahead and take these Raptors are going to go ahead and take this field goal.
Raptors are setting up for a field goal. Love it. I love it.
They're trying to make sure they make a statement win tonight. I don't know really how much of a statement it would be.
You know, I'm really happy for them that they won this game this evening. I tend to think that when you get fat and happy, the hog is ready to be carved, and I think my team, the Colorado Greyhawks, loves to carve off of a fat hog. So, I really like that they won this game because that gives them all the confidence, thinking that that they can win. And so, if and when we do give them the business and beat them, it'd be
it's more
fulfilling.
suitable.
Yeah, more fulfilling at that point because I really think that they're ripe for a beatdown. And they're going to watch this film, and they're going to be like, who they talking to? And we talking to y'all.
Yes. We're definitely.
And we talking to y'all.
We're
that's
doing
Sean Shiny Boyd. I make sure 16 gets busy next week.
We're doing a telecast, but we're still.
I'm a football player.
We're still football players, and you're definitely on our schedule. So.
And my family. Shout outs to my family. Colorado Greyhawks.
We came to see you guys.
No, I'm talking about.
We came to see you guys and see what you guys were about. So we're here. Since we couldn't get film, we're here.
Kick is snap. Kick is down. Kick is up. And it's good. Ladies and gentlemen, the Panthers are – oh, excuse me. Wait a minute. We have –
Do we have mustard on the lettuce?
We have mustard on the lettuce.
And that is a real fat kicker, dude. I'm going to have to be real about it.
Oh, man. Hey, I don't judge, I don't judge the pudge.
Hey,
you know?
man, he kicks, but I'm like, hey,
I don't
man,
judge.
somebody-
Sebastian Janikowski had a pudge too, and the guy had a freaking leg.
Yeah, his legs was kind of his calves was huge.
Booming leg. Boom.
You know, there's a
Like
lot of but
Denzel boom. Boom.
I can't lie though. There was a lot of big kickers in the NFL.
You know, and now here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We've got a little bit of a discrepancy here.
We don't know what is going on
We're
here.
trying to get it sorted out and find out who's talking what. And looks like the Raptors are still going to kick the field goal, or maybe the field goal stands because we got the points on the board.
Look like they're going on offense now.
And now the Panthers have messed around and got a first down, which is now putting them inside the 5-yard line, which is ultimately setting them up to give Stephen Juice Brennan the ball, and he's probably going to score a touchdown, folks. Or he may give it to his fullback, or maybe he throws it to his wide receiver. He's had 2 tonight. King Mo. He's at his thing tonight. He's been looking good. I'm impressed. And hopefully, we can shut that down next week. But he's looked good tonight. I will give him that. First and 5 from the 5-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the left and the right. Almost a false start. Stephen Juice Brennan. Oh goodness.
Good tackle.
He gets pulled down. Hope he's
pressure,
okay.
Pressure up the middle.
All right, he's up and moving.
Clock still running. 8:10 on the clock. But they gave them the points. I don't know why they still have the points on the board. It should be 45 to 12.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to pencil whip over here and shave points, and they're deducting the points as we speak, just to get it right for clarity.
Yep. So yeah, we're good back on there. It's 45 to 12.
Good eye, Jason Dreckett. King General Suave, you know how he do.
All right.
Quarterback out to the left, and he's brought down.
Tackle.
Ouch. I hope that he's okay. I always cringe when I see a guy getting pulled down. You know, we never want to see anybody hurt, you know.
I think that's the second sack that they got on the quarterback today?
Yeah. There's not been a lot of sacks on the quarterbacks by either team. It's been the constant pressure of the Colorado Springs Raptors that's been, the difference maker between both of these teams in this game. And that's essentially given them this lead. That's essentially allowed them to get turnovers on defense.
Yep.
And they've turned into points. And to be honest with you, Jason, I think they've won all 3 phases of today's game.
Yeah, because
special teams, offense,
and
special teams. And special teams, defense, and offense, they've ruled all 3 of them.
Yeah,
and that's the reason why they're up 45 to 12.
Yeah, it was pretty much a complete game for them in all phases. If you go by the numbers and
running back takes it right on a sweep. He looks like he's got a head of steam. He fully charges over the guy, gets down to the 1-yard line.
It was a fumble.
Oh, he fumbled at the 1-yard line, and the Panthers come up with the ball. There was so much contact on that play, so much aggression and violence. He had no choice but to give that ball up. It was a big-time play by him to get it out there, and he almost scored a touchdown. He just gave up the church's money at the end because, there was a lot of contact on that play, and, it's a man's game out here. So, he's had a pretty sufficient game so far tonight. I guess he can afford a fumble this late in the game.
Well, I tip my hat off to the Panthers by showing a little bit of pride and not letting them punch the ball in because they definitely they were looking to punch the ball in, and they definitely stuffed them and not allowed that to happen. That to show some form of heart out here. Good. Who I didn't see the number of whoever it was from up here.
We couldn't see even get the tackle or the
whoever made that tackle.
Shout outs to you, Panthers defense making a turnover. Coach Nate York's defense, making a stop.
Making a pretty good, decent stand. Panthers with the ball right now on their 3-yard line. Sebastian Chung's back there in the pistol set. With Victor Golding at the up back.
They're starting in their own territory here, inside their own 5-yard line. This is a recipe for a disaster. He gives it to Victor Golden, and the Raptors defense is having none of that this evening. They've stopped them virtually every time that they've decided to run that ball. The Raptors have given up a few big runs now as well, and I guess after a while they just said, enough is enough, and they got to do something to stop it.
Yeah, pretty much. Right now, it's 2nd and 10 still, no gain on that play. Like I said, right now, I don't know if what the play calling is going to be in this situation because with them being so far down.
Well, it has to be limited at this point because anything that you do in this territory is costly. If you turn it over at this point, you can pretty much call it quits.
Pretty much. So they go out with a single top. Double to the right, one back for formation in shotgun.
He lets it go. Man is open, and he has dropped another pass. My goodness, this gentleman has had play after play today. Time after time, he's had a chance to make the play on the ball. And to me, it's looking like he can't catch a cold this evening. But I could be wrong, and maybe I'm speaking out of turn.
Darren's not speaking out of turn. It's factual situations here, my good sir. He hasn't caught not one pass.
He hasn't caught a cold today. I want to say that, like I said, we all are subject to having bad games. And no one's exempt from that. But you definitely don't want to leave stuff like that on tape.
Definitely not.
Thank goodness the Panthers take very little part in the Facebook group talk in the Colorado Football Conference.
Because they would not like it.
It'd be a roast session.
They would
roast.
They would not like it. They would have a
session.
few memes on themselves.
Roast session. Ball's back. It's snapped. Looks like they're giving it up. Sebastian Chun is giving up the church's money. The Colorado Raptors are pouring on everything but the gravy, and they have now scored another touchdown, which is going to extend their lead to 50 points. So we have a 50 burger, ladies and gentlemen. And an injury. So we're going to go to a timeout. Please stay with us, and we'll be back on the Colorado Football Conference. And we're back live. Ladies and gentlemen, the rain is turned back on as our broadcast is turned back on, and I'm on. And here we go. We're getting ready to start with the Raptors.
The field goal, yeah.
They're kicking the field goal because they have scored a touchdown, and it is a 50 burger, ladies and gentlemen. This game has gotten so far out of hand. Everybody in the building is just hoping that the hinges don't get knocked off the door, okay? Because or the door doesn't get blown off the hinges because it's coming. And we've got another timeout by the Panthers. Let us regroup here, folks, and we'll be right back. Thank you for watching the Colorado Football Conference on ColoradoSports.TV.
3, 2, 1.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're back here live at the ColoradoSports.TV Game of the Week. The Raptors are getting ready to kick the extra point, snaps down, kicks up,
And
it's
it's a
blocked, and it looks like it's just going to trickle out of bounds, which is probably the safest thing at this point. Keep the mustard off the lettuce, and, we're going to go to a little brief intermission as we get ready to take sides and switch positions and let the Colorado Panthers offense take the field and hopefully see if we can get another touchdown out of these guys. I know they're saying that the game's not over, but at some point you got to start. Saying what's what. What's up, champion?
All right, now we have one of the premier players from the Colorado Greyhawks, Daniel Big D Ramsey, over here on our defense, number 21.
Ed Reed, as I call him.
Ed Reed. Yeah, so now we're finna start asking.
My Ed Reed.
We finna start asking, asking him a few little questions real quick. You might want to get a little closer to Shiny. Well, actually, come in the middle over here. So you be able to, so the people can hear you a little bit.
Absolutely.
So far, since the game is pretty much over, what do you think about, what the Colorado Raptors have brought to the table?
Doc, you really want to ask me that question?
Yeah, we've been asking you that question right now.
I mean, man, I think their mouth is bigger than they play, to be honest. I just can't wait to play these guys next week.
And I mean, we want honesty. That's all we want, you know what I'm saying? And from our standpoint, from what we've seen up here, I mean, they're happy that they're beating up on a team who only won one game in 2 years.
And running up the score.
And they're running up the score and
there's nobody. Wait a minute, Ram. There's nobody exempt when it comes to running up the score. If you give up a 50 burger, that's on you. That ain't on my defense. That ain't on my offense to stop. We don't pull back off of you. You come out there and put your man out there and stand up, or otherwise you got to take this whooping like a man.
You 100%.
You got to take this whooping like a man.
Put that 50 burger up on them next week.
Absolutely.
And hey, that's coming from the defense. Offense gonna do their job.
Woo!
We gonna score a couple touchdowns. So I hope they ready.
I hope you're ready, Pastor Tay Tay.
So as y'all hear it, man, we're at the Colorado Greyhawks, man. We're very confident in ourselves. We're not cocky. We're just confident. We know what we're capable of when we're playing all phases of the game. And as our defense, we're stingy as hell. We don't give up first downs. We get upset if you get 2 yards. We try to play fundamental football, sound football in the whole nine. And all in all, we're confident in our situation. And just so you guys know, the reason why we're picking on the Raptors so much is because it's been months and months and months of
good catch.
Of talking.
He made a one-handed grab on the play
and
for about 8 yards. I swear the guy had stickum on top of stickum on his hands. That was an amazing catch.
Somebody finally caught the ball out here tonight. A little too late, but yeah. But, so, just so you guys understand, with the Raptors, they've been talking a lot of trash to us. And, they just came from the ADFL. They didn't win a championship over there. They've been over there for 3 years, and they've been, woofing at us and saying that we're not nobodies and they coming to take our throne and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Well, with this performance they put out here is expected. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to do this to this team right here.
I got to tell you guys this, though. There's a difference between us and them. And I don't think it really needs an explanation. They're just going to see what happens next Saturday night. And we've got another interception. Nope. Ball's on the turf.
So all in all, I mean, they're definitely going to, all those wolf tickets that they sold to us, they're going to have to,
they got to cash them in.
They're going to have to cash them in. And the last person that sold wolf tickets to us and was talking reckless to us was Denko Spades, and we had to see him in the state championship, and they ended up getting 56-6 put on them. So, don't antagonize us. Because
Daniel Ramsey had a very big game that game. You had a pick six for a touchdown in that game?
I try to get one every day.
And a fumble for a touchdown? Goodness gracious. I had a touchdown that game.
The man's a ball hawk.
There's Ed Reed. This guy's Ed Reed of the CFC. And I want to put him up against anybody's safety. If your safety is nice, well, let him come see my safeties. Xavier Galligan, Bobby Purify, Rob Hilsinger. It's another cast by committee where we're just deep in the ocean, and we got depth everywhere and a lot of guys that play high. intense football.
And we stigma. We play like we can't be beat, and we act like we live by that code. You know what I mean?
I don't know what it's like to lose. I know what it's like to lose, but I don't like to lose.
You know, we tasted defeat in Vegas, and that's our goal. It's Vegas or nothing for us right now. So anybody who's on our schedule right now is a roadblock.
Raptors, you're done.
So right now it's to the point that the Raptors are in our viewpoint of where we're trying to get to. So they got to get knocked out the way. So,
ladies and gentlemen, at this point in the game, Sebastian Chun is playing 500 with the football. I have breaking news for you. Justice Booby Jones has been carted off the field into the locker room, and that's just because he didn't want to walk all the way to the end of the to the field, to the locker room.
Maybe true. He may have a concussion, though.
Oh, he may be going over. He's actually going over to the ambulance.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
I pray that everything is all right with the gentleman.
Yeah, he's going to get them ribs checked out, fellas.
It's been a long day. That's my man over there, though. That's my man's in him. I hate to see him down on the ground. Hopefully he's going to be all right.
All right, now we got 3rd and 7 with 3:24 on the clock with it ticking, and it's a 51-12 ball game. Yeah, and also D Ramps, did you hear with us? Could you tell us how you? I mean, because I know you pinpointed out who's doing all the talking on their squad. Did they live up to their mouth?
Oh, man, I ain't seen them do nothing, bro, but limp around on the field and, scream at the other sideline. I ain't seen no big plays out of them, so, I'm not impressed.
Yeah. And this is what you guys asked us to come do. You guys asked us to come do the telecast. Yeah, we've been nice and having,
Pass across the middle. It's dropped and almost picked off by the Colorado Springs Raptors. I tell you, left and right, the calls are for the quarterback to drop back to make a sound play. But he's playing 500 ball with the football, and he's, just tossing up the church's money. It's costing his team the game to a degree, and I think, at this point when desperation sets in, this is pretty much the last hoorah for the Panthers. And, like we said earlier in the telecast, they put on a valiant effort this evening. It just wasn't their night. And the Colorado Springs Raptors can bask in their victory this evening. It's a short-lived victory because in a week they take on their hardest test of the year, and that is the Colorado two-time defending champion Greyhawks.
Straight up.
So we're going to go ahead and take a quick little break with the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. And we're live back with ColoradoSports.TV. We're from the 2-minute warning. It is 4th down with the Panthers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 4th down. He lets it go. His wide receiver makes no effort to catch that ball, and it pretty much describes how their evening has went so far. It's been a rough one. Needless to say, they will have to bounce back as they go on the road next week and do battle. Or if they're home or if they're on a bye. You take this time to get your bodies healed, and the referee is running the clock.
The refs are trying to go home. This is over.
I got chicken and rice waiting for me at the house. I'm talking about
it's time to eat.
Carrots.
It's time to get out of here. It is what it is right now. So
yeah, I'm on.
So right now, it's all said and done for this game. So right now it's just for us to do all the particulars. We'd like to thank everybody who's online watching.
Yes.
We'd like to thank the Colorado Panthers.
Yes.
The Colorado Springs Raptors for a decent game. I'd like to thank Eric Chacon for allowing the Colorado Greyhawk take over.
That's right.
Of the broadcast tonight. You know what I mean? We want to definitely thank ColoradoSports.TV for broadcasting this live for us. So right now it's pretty much it's garbage time right now, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
And before I get out of here this evening, word to everything, I'm going to destroy the Raptors.
And before I get out of here, that quarterback is going to see me more than once. Let's go ahead and let that be known.
Yeah.
I got 40. To the house. Hey, D-Ram said he got an interception to the house. I said the quarterback is going to see me more than once.
That's not a lie.
So let's go ahead and get it right. Because the Michelin man you see right there, number 71, sitting there with the blanket of a white T-shirt that's sitting over there, he can't move. He can't block me. So right now it's that time.
We need to blitz his gap every play.
We're doing all the talking that we want now because this game is over. Because right now this week is over, ladies and gentlemen. It belongs to Greyhawk Week now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to again thank you for watching tonight. ColoradoSports.TV wants to thank everybody, the sponsors, and thank you for watching the game. We do appreciate you. We'll see you later.